Something funny's happened. Someone, and I don't know who, has made a few changes to my track. And also the little chicken one as well. Wow, I wonder who did that. How does that look from up here? Oh my. Oh, that's funny. I wonder who it was. Look at this. There has to be like 20 villagers in there. How? Why weren't they distributed evenly like everyone else? Wow, just look at them, like. You two. Yeah, look at me. Stop breeding. We don't need any more villagers, please. Any more we've got to have to start, killing them. I don't want that. But with that out of the way, let's move on to what we're going to do today. It's been a while since we worked in this area and I want to get this looking finished. So today, we're going to be basically making some craters in this area and making it look all nice, because I want these floating islands to look as if they have actually risen from the ground. And yeah, this should be a fun project. But before we do that, we need to head on over to the shopping district. But why are we going to the shopping district? Well, we've actually made some diamonds since the last episode. So that's 32 diamonds there, that's 12 diamonds there, and that is another 2 diamonds there. So 32 plus 12 is 44, 46 diamonds. Not bad at all. Now, I'm not taking those diamonds, I'm leaving them exactly where they are so that we're doing our weekly ledger and money reports for the captains of industry. We don't get confused. Also, here's a block hunt update. We are still in first place. Jesse is still in second place. Tootie has overtaken Dragonfire for third place. And just for note, this is currently day 18. I do believe this game is ending soon though. And now it's time to make a start on this crater thing we're going to build. However, there is something we need to do first. In order to start off, we need to tear down everything that's on the surface here, including these trees that Rustic just put up. Well, I think he just put up those ones. These ones have been here for a little while. But yeah, they're going to be throughout the landscape when we ruin it all. But yeah, I'm sorry mate, but these ones are in the way for what I need to do. So we'll tear them down and we'll relocate them to another location. Alright, so all those trees are gone. Yeah, we just have one more thing here. I think this, fence was from when Rustic was moving that chicken, Clucky, up into the building up there. So yeah, that's that all cleared. We need to clear out these chests and move them, because what we're going to be doing now is we're actually going to be terraforming. We're not terraforming, we're going to be getting rid of all this terrain. Now we've got to take it down to about this same level, so the same level as the water, because I want the crater to have lots of water, flooding it in several places. And having this raised terrain just won't look good. So we're going to need to terraform all of this to kind of make it look nice. But yeah, I think once this thing is done, it should look really good. Also, the fact that we have these islands here, just the water details are going to be so good. But before we do anything, let's go and repair our tools at the old farm. You don't know how grateful I am for this farm. Just having easy access to XP is so good. Okay, right now I messed up there. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. I took the liberty of turning off the hostile mob sounds because they are quite loud. But yeah, let's repair our elytra, our tools here. So pick and shovel, and then we can get started on excavating this area. So we've made some progress. Like there's a lot of stuff here, like lots and lots of material to clear out. But yeah, in a moment, I'll have all this stuff cleared out and we can actually get started on, digging out this crater. And I did realise this thing is going to take me quite a bit of time. This area looks really strange without any dirt or grass on it. Yeah, it looks really weird. But yeah, we're almost there, we're about halfway done. Let's get rid of all this stone. We also need to do some terraforming with this area, because obviously, yeah, it's like a chunk border, and I don't like the look of that. The only problem is our islands overlap this quite a bit, and I don't want to take out a lot of it, because then we're going to be heavily encroaching in this area here, which isn't what I want. So yeah, I need to come up with something for this. Who knows, maybe we'll do some kind of smaller craters for this section here on top of this hill. Okay, so we've completely flattened this area and it looks very, very strange. If we just fly up here a bit and we turn around, oh, look at that. Wow, that looks so weird. But yeah, obviously we have this problem here with this hill. So what I'm thinking is, and I've already cleared this up with Rustic, I want to take this hill back and make it line up with this part here, just to make it look more natural. And then that means his area kind of folds into mine, and then who knows, we can maybe make it tie in together. So I'm thinking is, since we're doing a different editing thing, we should do this in the form of a third person time lapse to finish clearing out this little bit. Then we can actually get started with the main part of today's episode. So it really didn't take long to get rid of this part of the hill here, and it feels so strange having this area all nice and flat now. But as you can see, I've done a little bit more work, so I've laid out the boundaries of this crater, or this hole, this depression, whatever we want to call it. And yeah, it is quite large. Obviously I haven't terraformed that yet, I'm going to do the crater first, then that. So if we just fly on up here, in fact let's just go up to Rustic's head temple right here, and we'll come in for a landing. Okay, look at that, that's huge. That is insane. I don't even know how low I want to take this. I wanted to go down maybe 7 or 8 blocks, maybe 10 at the most, because I don't want it to be too deep. And then at the bottom, what we'll do is we'll maybe have some water gathering. And the idea as well is that not all of the island's water is flowing into the hole, but some of it is. And that area right there, so that area, the actual water from the ocean is going to be like seeping through like cracks and holes and things, which should look pretty good. However, before we can do any of this, we need to go and make a few preparations. Okay, so you may remember that a few episodes ago we set up a basic villager trading setup. We will be doing some more villager stuff in a few episodes from now. I've planned a little bit ahead, but we're not going to be doing anything major. But my reason for coming here is we're going to need tools. Now, obviously I do have mending on my pickaxe. If we look at that, we've got mending, and I do have several other pickaxes. But this project is going to take a lot of time, and I will burn through several picks, and I don't want to be constantly running back to the XP farm to repair everything. So these guys, well, a few of them, have some diamond pickaxe trades. We can use the grindstones in the next room to get rid of the enchantments without any issue, which is fine. And then we also have through here all of the pickaxe trades, so mending and breaking. We've even got fortune and silk touch, but for what we're going to do is we've just got to set up some basic pickaxes, so efficiency 5, unbreaking 3 and mending, and that should be easy enough. Now my plan is, do I have any free shulker boxes? No I don't, but I can make some. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill a shulker box full of pickaxes, and we're going to enchant the whole lot. But in order for us to do that, we're going to need to go and get some emeralds. So it's time for a raid farming session. So after like 20 minutes of, using this raid farm, we have enough emeralds to start, collecting some better picks. So yeah, we have like 2 stacks of emerald blocks right there. So that's not bad. We also have like 9 shulkers of totems. This is insane. We need people to start buying them so that we can get this stock out of here. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the emeralds we have here, like so. I can't even hold them all, that just shows you how much I have. And we've got to craft them up, we've got to take them back to base, and I think that's enough. And then we are going to do some villager trading. Okay, so I'm thinking, so we have this shulker box here, I'm thinking we fill up the top row with pickaxes. Now we have all these emeralds here. Obviously we need to enchant them. We'll enchant the picks. But yeah, this is it. It's going to take a wee while to get all these things together. So after a bit of trading, we have all the unbreaking books, all the pickaxes, and all of the... I just said all the pickaxes twice. Okay, right. Yeah, my brain is fried. I'm running super late with this video. But yeah, what we're going to do is, I think... No, we're better off just using this one. So I need to take each pick, combine them with efficiency 5 and unbreaking 3. I don't see the point in putting mending on them. I can later on if I wish to. But yeah, all we're going to do is we're just going to combine all of these guys. So I'll bring you guys back when we have this stuff ready to go. And then we can finally excavate that hole, which should be a lot of fun. Alright, so now that we have this shulker box full of efficiency 5 unbreaking 3 pickaxes, we can get started on this project. Now fortunately we didn't run through all of the emeralds I brought over. I think I still have 53 blocks left. So if anyone buys anything from the shop, we can just go and restock with that supply. God damn it, Rustic. But with that being said, why don't we get into third person time-lapse mode and let's dig this thing out. Okay guys, so in this time-lapse chat, yeah I know time-lapse chats, we haven't done this in a while. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about a few things. I'm going to try and keep this as brief as possible. But while I talk, just sit back and enjoy the time-lapse. So you may have noticed that this episode is edited very, very differently. There's a lot more stuff going on, lots of stuff right at the beginning. And yeah, I was just trying to change up my content a little bit. I'm trying to increase the amount that my audience watches my videos. And I thought changing up the beginning of the video would make sense. So I think I have like maybe 3 times the amount of clips I normally do in the entire video. So if you guys like this editing style, and if you have watched for longer, please let me know in the comments and I will reply to you, because I reply to all of my comments. So yeah, what's your opinions on this? I think it is really good what I've done so far. It takes a lot of time. In fact, I'm recording this time-lapse chat under 3 hours from when this video is meant to go out. That just shows you how last minute I've left this. I haven't left it last minute, it's just these things take a lot of time. Like, I started this video at the same time I start the video normally, in terms of recording, and yeah, like, just there's a lot of work that goes into this stuff. Plus, I've been editing this video as it has been, you know, going along, so it hasn't been as hard to do. Also, another thing, we're almost at 3,000 subscribers. We are currently 140 subscribers away from that milestone. So if you guys would like to help me get there a little bit faster, why don't you share this video, maybe even share the channel with a few of your friends. Even if you share it with one friend, that would help me quite a bit. And in terms of growth, over 90% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if you're part of that category, why don't you go down, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be notified for future videos. But with that being said, let's head back onto the TimeCraft server and do some more work on this hole/crater thing. Okay, so this hose came together quite nicely. I've removed all the imperfections in the stone apart from on the bottom layer, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a body of water that's maybe 3 or 4 blocks deep with some sand surrounding it, just to make it look different, because obviously we're going to have this water from these floating islands running into this terrain. Also that area over there where the ocean is. We're not going to leave it open, we're going to have small cracks in places where the water will seep through, so nothing major. I am also thinking about having some like foliage growing in places, because obviously the way we're doing this area of the map is it's meant to be dying. Everything's meant to be decaying and dying, but around the actual bodies of water down there, I want to have some signs of life, so like grass and things will still be there, but nowhere else in this area. So why don't we get to work with that? I'm really liking the way this project is coming together. Alright, so I've got all the sand in place just to get a feel for how deep I want this small body of water to be, and yeah, that looks alright. So what we need to do now is I need to come in here with water. Fortunately, I have one bucket on me, so I need to go back and forth to get some water. We'll create an infinite water source down there, and then we can expand this thing. So this body of water will be, let's see here, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks deep. Yeah, that's deep enough. That should fill in this area a little bit. Alright, so with all the water in place, this area is starting to look a bit nicer now. What I'm thinking is, I want to do a test with the water that's coming down, because I want to see exactly how this flows. So what we need to do is we need to break at least this block and this one. Okay, how does that look? Okay. It looks fine, but I want this area to look a little bit eroded. So what I'm thinking is we bring the paths the water will fall through back 1 block to make it look as if it's eroded through the actual rock itself. How will it look on the ones that have diagonals, I wonder? So if we just break this one, we move on over here. Also, we have those ones on the outside, but we'll work out something different for them. We'll do this one. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I completely forgot the way I dug these things. Okay, let's go and get this one here. I don't like the way that sits. Okay, right, so this one's a little bit too far away, so we need to work something out for that. And this one is a similar story, right? Okay. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting to try and do. I have an idea for it, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it, and then we'll see how this thing looks. Alright, so I've been doing some work with the water coming from the floating islands there, and you can see Rustic just standing over there, ominously looking at me, next to the diorite he just placed. But yeah, so let's explain this stuff. So as you can see, the stone looks quite different, because what I'm doing is I'm trying to simulate erosion. So when water runs over the surface for an extended period of time, it slowly chips away at it. So that's what we're simulating here. So imagine that this crater or hole used to be slightly higher in elevation, but over the eons the water has just slowly eroded it away, which is why the water is coming down these channels. I like how straight this one is, but these like outcroppings really help to define it quite a bit. The other ones were a bit more difficult because the water couldn't extend all the way even when I dug down the channels. So yeah, what we did was we just did the usual thing. We kind of brought it down diagonally every so often. And then what we've done is down at the bottom, we actually brought in just some water like so, just to make it fit properly. And we did the same over there. Now, what I want to do is, I need to get some bone meal. So if we just fly on over here, we need to take down this beacon as well, because it's now, well, it's not really in the way, it's just not really being used. So let's just dump some of this. And let's grab some bone meal. So our bone box is right here. Yeah, I need to actually go and restock a lot of stuff. Well, a lot of my, you know, supplies, because I'm running out of things. Okay, there we go. So, you may already know what I'm going to do. I'm basically got to come in here and add seagrass in places. It helps, you know, fill this out. And we're going to do the same in here. Not all over the place, just every so often. Like so. And it helps to fill this stuff out. We can't do it here because that's flowing water. But yeah, this will do nicely. So we need to do that over here as well. We may also place some kelp in the deeper parts. That may be a good idea, because it will help fill it out. Also, whilst I'm doing this, I've thought in between these areas, it's looking really boring, so I'm going to add some larger rocks with different types of stone. So maybe some andesite and some cobble mixed in, along with some areas of dirt and grass, because I want this crater to be more alive than the surrounding area. Alright, so I've done some detailing work here. It's really helped to break up the shape quite a bit, plus the fact that we're using multiple different colours and textures really helps. So why don't I explain what I have done here? So what I've done is I basically went through this and added in patches of grass and then applied some bone meal. Got rid of the flowers, and here we go. So that's why there's some patches with just grass and no actual any proper foliage. It's always good to kind of keep it random like that. I then came through and added some cobblestone and mossy cobblestone nearby the patches of grass, because that kind of made sense, because water would get in this area and then it'd start to, you know, erode the rock. So yeah, that kind of makes sense. Plus moss grows where there's lots of water and life. And then I came in and put in larger kind of rocks of varying sizes, which is, yeah, it's looking good. Let's do that. There we go. Make it look as if rocks have actually fallen over. And yeah, this is coming together quite nicely. And now I've also came in and added in some, what do you call it, kelp here, which really helps. Could be doing with more of it in certain areas, but that is fine. I am looking forward to the way this will look. Like, it just looks so good right now. So yeah, what we need to do is I'm going to bring this stuff all the way around here until we get to about here, because the next episode we're going to be working on the rest of this thing, but I don't want to tear down what we built today in order to do what we're doing next time. So with that being said, let us get the rest of this project done and then we can end today's episode. Okay folks, so there we have it. I love the way this thing looks. I actually just had an idea there. We could have just used some waterlogged stairs and things for these water bits. We might experiment with that later on, but yeah, I just love the way this thing looks. Now I was planning on doing the detailing work out until here, but then I realised I want to do more water things like we've already done, because we've got all these other things coming down. They obviously go into the ocean. But yeah, I want to do a little holes to have water flowing through, so that's why we haven't touched this stuff. But yeah, next time we're going to be finishing off this area. We're actually going to be working on something like over here. I'm not going to spoil it though, so make sure you watch the next episode. But yeah, I just love the way this looks. Because look, down here, like before, if you look over there, it's just flat at the top there. And then if you look over here, lots of things are in the way, and that's just grey and boring, and this is just full of life, full of different like textures and things, and it just looks really good. Light grey concrete powder might look good here, maybe some cyan terracotta as well. Those are a few blocks to maybe think about. Maybe I'll try some of that stuff off camera. I'm still not happy with how straight this thing is, but you know what? Personally, I think this is a screenshot worthy, a thumbnail worthy photo. So let's just do that. Press F2. And there we go. The thing looks great. Let's take a look at this from the sky. So we just fly on over this way. Oh, those things still look amazing. Oh yeah, that looks brilliant. Let's obviously when you're straight above it, you can't really see much, but if you're just like slightly elevated like this, yeah. Oh, that looks so good. I remember when we first dug that out, it was just boring. Like you could see the shape, like that, so you could easily tell that this was man-made. But when you look at that now, it's not as obvious. Like, it is still obvious in certain places, but it's a lot more chaotic and it looks a lot more natural. So I'm really happy with this. And I'm looking forward to doing some more of this stuff soon. Thank you all for watching the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to be notified of all future videos. On the left at the top, you'll see a video that I think you should watch next, and at the bottom you'll see a video that YouTube wants you to watch. Thanks for watching.